Are Oscars set for a comeback? How the Film Academy went global and found its footing again. Hello dear, welcome to my Allison News channel. On my channel, you will find viral update news. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. The Oscars will be back on Monday, March 11th, India time. The awards season is looking at a better viewership this time. For a few years, the Oscars looked to be hanging on by a thread. Viewership was plummeting. The pandemic didn't help. And the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, the organization behind Hollywood's biggest night, kept finding itself on the wrong side of the conversation, whether it be #OscarsSoWhite, Envelope Gate, the blip that was the popular Oscar, the untelevised awards or the slap. Then a funny thing happened, interest started increasing both in and outside the Academy. It seemed people were excited about the movies and, they hope, the Oscars again. It's been an amazing year for film in general, Film Academy CEO Bill Kramer said in a recent interview with the Associated Press. Our art form has never been more relevant. The scope and wide public embrace of the 10 films nominated for the Best Picture prize this year are proof. There is big studio fare, small intimate indies, 2 international films, and 2 bilingual ones. And whether or not you think Barbie was snubbed in a few other categories, it still has people talking and debating what will happen at the 96th Oscars on March 10th. There's a lot of great energy around the movies of 2023 and the show this year. So we're extremely hopeful and excited, Kramer said. The show is shaping up to be remarkable. Academy President Janet Young chimed in that the Barbie-themed Jimmy Kimmel promo spot has over 35 million views, and the telecast is riding several years of ratings increases. A unifying moment. After some rough patches, the Oscars may have finally met the moment. But that comes as no surprise to the Academy's leaders, who have been working behind the scenes to foster this kind of evolution as they approach their 100th year. Both Kramer and Young, who assumed their positions in 2022, are looking at the organization as a global entity. They're not on the defensive anymore, instead pushing toward the future. We're very unique in the sense that we represent all the disciplines of the industry. No other organization can say that, said Young. We feel like we are in a potentially strong leadership position to unify. We hear from members all the time, how can we have more interbranch meetings? They just want to gather, and we can bring this. Nearly a century ago, unification wasn't part of the plan. In fact, Louis B. Mayer got the idea to start the Academy in part to counteract unionization efforts, under the pretense that it would help set standards. In reality, he envisioned the studio heads setting these standards with only their own interests in mind. Mayer's dream evaporated quickly, however, and by the 1930s, writers, actors,